Hey guys. Well, anyway, it's late for me to do this video, but I'm awake and I can't seem to go to sleep. So let's talk about my unpopular opinions, Broadway edition. I know that a lot of people have opinions for Broadway, whether they be whether they be negative or positive. For me right now, let's do positively negative. Some of these that I'm going to say, you guys may disagree with me, you guys may agree with me. It's my opinion, it's how I feel, it's how I think. So, this is my top 11 unpopular opinions, Broadway edition. Number 11. Shrek the Musical and Legally Blonde should be revived for Broadway. I know you guys are probably groaning right now, but they should. I think they should because it is so different than Broadway right now. Right now, Broadway is all about being yourself. It's all about your legacy and how people are going to remember you and how you're going to plan out your life. And I think Shrek and Legally Blonde are two musicals that kind of derive from that and be just the perfect thing right now for people who are tired of all the Broadway shows that have all these find yourself and find your legacy topics. Number 10. This one may get me hated on, but I don't like Dear Evan Hansen. Don't tag me, guys. Don't tag me. Hold off on your commenting. Let me tell you why I don't like Dear Evan Hansen. Um, First of all, the plot never got to me. I never understood why he wanted to hide to not tell them really what happened, why Connor may have committed suicide, or why he didn't just tell them, oh, hey, I wrote the letter, he accidentally took it or something. And I don't like the liar revealed when it's attached onto a person that has a disability, because it makes them feel like they're the bad guy, and it shouldn't be that way. If that doesn't make sense, Google it. Google the plot to Dear Evan Hansen. That it may make sense later. And also, I don't know what was going on last year for the Broadway, for the Tony Awards, but like something must have happened between uh, Ben Platt's mic or it was his voice, but that Tony Award performance totally didn't do much for me. I, I heard a bit and I was just like, okay, maybe I can get into it. I usually, when there's a new uh, Broadway show, I usually don't go into it until I see the performance on the Tony Awards, and then I'll judge it. Judging by the the, the Tony Award performance, Evan Hansen is just a flat out no for me, except for that one song. Maybe that one song. Anyone have a map? Maybe just like the one song that I may like from that show. Number 9 is another thing that may get me attacked in the comments. Cats is a stupid musical. Oh yeah, and I forgot to put it on here too, but also Love Never Dies is also a stupid musical, both done by the same guy, Andrew Lloyd Webber. And I'll give you my reasons separately. For Cats. For Cats, it does have a plot. Really, it's all just dancing and singing with no real plot. And plus, what was Andrew smoking when he said, "You know, what would be a great musical? Cats dancing and singing." What? And it's you're not even giving them a story to sing or to dance around. Not really. You you don't really attach to any of the cat characters. You remember some names, but that's just because they're weird enough for you to remember. And Love Never Dies. Can I just what was Andrew doing when he thought of Love Never Dies? I heard that could just be from a critic a YouTuber critic named Lindsay Ellis. She said something about a cat pressing onto his piano or something, and then he somehow got the idea for Love Never Dies. And I'm just first of all, if 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 you're going to make a sequel to a musical, leave imprints for the sequel in the first musical, so we would know that there could be a possibility of a sequel that isn't bullcrapping us out. And for Phantom of the Opera, there's no indication there would be a sequel to it. The, and the and I totally hate the way that they did Meg Jerry. They totally made her into a pointless villain because she was jealous of Christine. So stupid. And what else? Oh yeah. Apparently Christine. Spoilers if you guys haven't listened or read the summary. But Christine has Phantom's child, which she raises with Raoul. First of all, we thought the Phantom was dead. At the very end of Phantom. Why? How? Oh, I hate this musical. So yeah, no, no, both of them, no. Now number 8. This may get me some bad comments. This may give me some agreed upon comments. But Adam Pascal, I hope I'm saying his last name right. But Adam Pascal in Rent is meh in both the musical and movie. I don't know why. I think it's because of his voice type that I think it's meh, but he does do Roger really well. He does do Roger very well, but the voice type is just, it doesn't take you out of it, but it makes you wonder, like, could, given the chance for someone else to originate this role, how would someone else do it? Not that Adam doesn't do well. He does. He does very well in both the musical and the movie. He does very well. But to me, he doesn't. He doesn't imprint on both of them because I have not. I besides I think Aaron Tveit, both of them leave imprints because they attach to the character in two different ways. That's just amazing to me. So yeah, it's just interpretations is what makes the, the imprint on me. But I do really wonder if given the chance for someone else to do Roger originally and in the movie, how would that affect Rent today? All right, Number 7. I may be going back a few years, and you guys probably kind of forgot, but the best musical for 2011 should have gone to Catch Me If You Can, not the Book of Mormon. First of all, guys, I love the Book of Mormon. I love Trey Parker. I love Matt Stone. I love the South Park crew. I don't love South Park, but it's okay. Catch Me If You Can, though, with Aaron Tveit is so amazing. Aaron Tveit at the finale. I think the finale song is Goodbye, if I'm correct. And he sings the hell of that song. I love it so much. He should have. I think did he win that? I think he won the Tony Award for that. I could be wrong, but Catch Me If You Can should have went to the best musical should have went to Catch Me If You Can. Number 6. You guys are going to laugh at this one. Russell Crowe as Javert isn't all that bad. Now let me explain why before you give hate comments to me. Let me explain why. Russell Crowe is not a singer. He's not a Broadway singer, at least. We can all agree upon that. But he does have a band, and he does this like funk, pop, rock voice to him that isn't suitable for Broadway. But give him a few extra notes, not extra notes, but like some notes that he can carry, and he's good. Now for stars, I can't really defend that. That was pretty awful. But for the suicide, I'm saying suicide a lot in this movie, in this video. Why? For the end song where he dies, that actually was kind of good, and that's actually where he kind of emotes more to the character than he does through the rest of the film. Just saying that I don't think Russell Crowe is that bad. It is that bad. Number 5, Hunchback should be on Broadway, not freaking Frozen. I don't know how many times I can stress this, but sorry, but mm, money shouldn't just be the overall factor for opening a Broadway show. Now, if you don't know the background for why the union didn't um, um, put Hunchback on Broadway, go look it up. I'm not going to bash the 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 the, the union for it because they are great people. They are fantastic people. They put on the best musicals, and they help out less developing musicals. With that said, I think that Frozen being on Broadway, even though it is fleshing out more characters than the movie in the Broadway version, is still a cash grab. I still believe that Frozen is if SpongeBob fails, if Mean Girls fails, what else is coming out? What was it? If Pretty Woman, no, Pink, Pretty Pink, Pink, Pretty Pink, ah, Pretty in Pink. If those 3 fail, at least we have Frozen. I think that's how they kind of thought of it because I don't think we should give any more money towards Frozen because it's still a big thing. People still sing the songs. There was a short in front of Coco that everyone despised, yet they still got money. I just don't. And plus, Hunchback should be told to more people because it is a heart wrenching story. It is a story about discrimination, and this story actually could really be dealt with the sensitivity that it needs to suit today. I do believe that that Hunchback should be on Broadway because it actually tacks on a lot of things that we're dealing with right now with discrimination and religious propaganda and all that stuff. Yeah, I really, and sexual assault. Yes, yes, Hunchback should be on Broadway. It should be on Broadway. Next, number four, Neil Patrick Harris and Hugh Jackman should double host all Tony uh, 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 award shows. Now, why do I say this? It's because Kevin Spacey and who did it before? Alan Cumming and Kristen Chenoweth, even though those two were funny, not as funny as Neil and Hugh, but funny, they didn't do the hosting justice like Neil and and Hugh would have. Now, I believe last year they asked Neil, and he was doing unfortunate events, and I think they asked Hugh as well. I think he was doing The Greatest Showman at that time or doing something else, and so they both said no, which I understand. Other projects, cool. But I think from now on, they should sign a contract and just say, yeah, you guys are hosting the Tony Awards until you die. I really think that they should because they bring so much energy to the place that to the show, and they bring so much Broadway in that I don't think anyone else besides maybe Seth Rudetsky could possibly bring them. Could they? Oh, I love those. I love it when they team up. Yes, yes. So I'm probably ranting and all that right now. So number three, Evita should have won Best Revival in 2012 Tony Awards. Along with that, Falsettos should have won Best Revival for last year's Tony Award. Now, I say both of this because Hello Dolly, I don't know how many, I don't know how many revivals Hello Dolly has had, but I know that it has more than Falsettos. And Falsettos, Stephanie J. Block, Andrew, and yeah, I forget his name. Andrew, King George from Hamilton, the elder something from Book of Mormon. Andrew, you guys tell me his name in the comments because I totally forgot. Andrew something, Christian Borley. Again, tell me how to pronounce his last name in the comments. But all of them, the whole cast is so energized and so yes, it should have won. Should have won. Evita, the same thing. Um, Elena Roger, Ricky Martin, Michael Servais. Again, tell me how to pronounce his last name in the comments. All three of them. I forget who was. I think was Samantha Barks in it too. I think Samantha Barks was also in that one. I could be wrong. No, she couldn't have. She was doing Les Mis at the same time. So no, it wasn't her. It was someone else. I just forgot her name. But all three of them were fantastic in the revival. I forgot what I forgot what beat out Evita. I totally forgot. I totally forgot what beat out Evita. But Evita should have won. Now, number two is something that I will get flack on for the rest of my days, and I don't care. But Jekyll and Hyde should be back on Broadway, not the contemporary one that they were doing with Constantine Mantistopoulos, could be saying that last name wrong, that could not be his last name, maybe, but Constantine something with an M. It's not that one, but the one before it, not the one with David Hasselhoff, never that one, but the one before it. I forgot his name. But the I'll put a picture of the album in the the video. But yes, Jekyll and Hyde should be back on Broadway, and I may do a video of my dream cast for Jekyll and Hyde because I love that musical so much. And now take a breather, release, take a breather again, release, because number one will probably piss you off so much that you will probably dislike my video so much. Now that you're calm, now that you're breathing, now that you're not typing away, cursing my name, I will tell you my number one unpopular opinion. Patti LuPone, stop. Do not touch that keyboard yet. Should not have been the original Evita. Do not touch that keyboard until I'm done talking. Wait a minute. Stop typing. No, you are. Stop typing. Stop cursing my name. Stop. Now, why I say this is because she doesn't sing it well. She doesn't carry all the tune, all of the Andrew Lloyd Webber third key or something like that tune well. She and in a new Argentina, she practically screams or sprouts out um the lines he supports you something. If not, how could he love me? I totally forgot those lines. I'm so dumb, but I did. I'm sorry, but she practically sprouts that out. Sprout meaning screaming, and belt. Just in case we didn't know that. Bonus info for the day. She practically sprouts that out, and then she was doing don't don't cry for me, Argentina, for the, I think it was the Golden Globes that just passed, either the Golden Globes or the Emmys, I forget which. But she did not do that song well. No, she didn't even do it in the original well, and I don't think I think it's because of the way that she carries her notes in the song. I think, to be honest, I think the only song that she actually does well is hmm. Now that I'm thinking about it, she doesn't do Evita at all. Wow, no, not at all. To be honest, my personal opinion, I think if given, when was Evita? I think Evita was 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 put out 1980 something. If if Elena Roger um had auditioned for the 1980 something original Broadway cast, I would have said yes to that because she does Ava Peron well. She belts, not scrubs, but belts all of the Andrew Lloyd Webber third key or whatever notes. That sounds good. And she doesn't strain her voice. Patti LuPone does when I think Patti does when she does Evita. Now, I'm telling you this right now. I do not hate pa- Patti LuPone. I don't. She is a magnificent actress. I hear that she is a down-to-earth person. I heard that she is the nicest person on earth, right next to Lin-Manuel Miranda. Just don't have earphones out during shows, and she's perfectly great. So I'm not bashing on her. It's just that the way that she immersed in the role, not well, not the way that it should have been done. And I know that it was the 80s and it was a different time and it was a different sound for Broadway, but still, scroting, guys, scroting. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to my unpopular opinions. Next video will be my popular opinions, which you guys still may not agree with me on. Try not to leave too much hate comments. No bashing at me or anyone who comments down. Please give this video a like and subscribe to me, to my channel, and I will try to do my videos as much as I can because I am in my last year of high school and it's stressful as heck. So yeah, I'll do it when I can. Right, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.